The early 1950s spearheaded the dawn of the automobile era in Malaysia. Commerce boomed and infrastructure changed the landscape. It was in this decade, in 1957, that Tan Chong and Sons Motors Company, Sendirian Berhad, became the sole distributor of Datsun cars in Malaysia and Singapore. In light of the strong growth, its founder, Tan Sri Datuk Tan Yuet Fo, set his plan in automotive parts manufacturing in motion. And it was in December 1971, the faithful journey of APM began. Its foundation stone was laid in the early 70s as auto parts manufacturing company Sendirian Berhad in the industrial zone of Port Klang. Within the next 4 years, APM's first leaf spring and shock absorbers were rolling off the assembly line. The APM manufacturing plant was officially launched in 1980 by our former Prime Minister, Tun Datuk Sri Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, who officiated this auspicious event. In 1983, APM extended its manufacturing capabilities into other automotive components, such as air-conditioned systems, electrical components, seats, plastics, metal stamping parts, etc., thus forming more manufacturing subsidiaries. In 1988, APM achieved its first annual turnover of 100 million ringgit. 1990, APM consolidated, and all manufacturing subsidiaries assumed a corporate identity under the abbreviation of APM. Working closely with its technical collaborators and developing new products contributed to APM's growth in the following years. APM reached a record high of 500 million ringgit annual turnover in 1997. In 1999, APM made its bullish entrance into the Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange. In 2000, facing globalization, APM restructured its manufacturing capabilities into 4 main divisions to bolster its performance in the new millennium, namely the Suspension Division, the Interior and Plastics Division, the Electrical and Heat Exchange Division, and the Marketing Division, which is responsible for the local market, as well as exporting to more than 40 countries worldwide. APM, as an environmental subscriber, obtained the ISO 14001 certification for Environmental Management System and the ISO TS 16949 for International Quality Management Systems. Boosting APM's international recognition was the World Excellence Award presented by Ford Motor Company of US, the prestigious Brand Laureate Award for the Best Brand in Manufacturing, also known as the Grammys for Branding. In 2002, APM's overseas operation extended a joint venture with PT APM Armada Suspension in Indonesia, and in Vietnam, APM Springs Vietnam Company Limited, a wholly owned spring manufacturing plant, was set up for local OEM, REM and export market. On the local scene and due to its strategic location, APM extended its manufacturing plant to Bukit Beruntung, where it houses APM Plastics Sendirian Berhad and Auto Parts Manufacturers Company Sendirian Berhad, Seats Division. By looking at the world in a wider perspective, APM has set its sights for global recognition. The red ellipse symbolizes the world in which APM launches its new and international corporate identity. Reflecting APM's unyielding commitment to international quality and ultimately symbolizing the company's core business values in its products and services. Over the years, APM's successes has set an upward trend, and in 2010, APM's turnover reached a new benchmark with an annual turnover of 1 billion ringgit. Anticipating and keeping the future in focus, APM believes that the future is now. We are now preparing and working with the latest in technology, design innovation catering towards future automotive product demands. with the corporate vision and mission to be a global system supplier, providing one-stop Tier 1 service to OEMs. APM set up its Engineering and Research Center to groom its next generation of aspiring young automotive designers. Looking back at our humble beginnings, APM Port Klang has grown into a mega manufacturing complex, making it a prominent landmark in Port Klang. Today, the APM Manufacturing Group employs a workforce of 2,300 personnel, making us the largest auto parts manufacturing group in Malaysia. Till now, this journey has taken us 40 years. We'd like to thank our founder and visionary, the late Tan Sri Datuk Tan Yuet Fo, for his foresight, our present Executive Chairman, Datuk Tan Heng Chew, for guidance and keeping us on the right path, our technical collaborators for the technological transfer and know-how, our shareholders for their faith and confidence, our loyal employees for their dedication, our business associates, suppliers and friends for years of continuous support, making our journey smooth and uneventful. And most of all, our customers for their loyalty and confidence in our products. Thank you for making us the largest auto parts manufacturing group in Malaysia. Happy Ruby Anniversary APM, established since 1971.